So something we've been waiting on for quite some time is the official announcement of former LSU running back Tre Bradford and his transition to becoming an Oklahoma Sooner. And even though we don't have that official announcement yet, that isn't to say that we don't have new information, because yesterday, Ryan W. hopped on a video on my channel and commented that Tre Bradford is now a part of the OU student database. So shout out to you, Ryan. I would attempt your last name, but if you're an OG of this channel, you know I can butcher a last name with the best of them, and you don't deserve that. So we have got to talk about this new information regarding Tre Bradford and the Sooners. But before we do, as always, y'all know the drill. I want to hear from y'all. Hop down to the comments, give me a Y for yes or an N for no. Are you excited that Tre Bradford looks to become an Oklahoma Sooner in the near future? And let me know what you're thinking there. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, because I do constant college football content and you don't want to miss any of it. And if you enjoyed that content, be sure to like, comment down below. Those interactions are massive for content creators such as myself. But today, I just want to keep it brief, and we're going to talk about Tre Bradford and what he gives the Oklahoma Sooners. And I know that the first impression might be, well, geez, Oklahoma's been in the transfer portal getting talented running backs. Do they really need another one? And while you are correct, the Oklahoma Sooners not only have done a great job in the transfer portal, even outside the running back position, but getting Eric Gray in, who is going to be a phenomenally talented running back. Not only did they do that, they have talented running backs on roster. The one thing I will say is when you look at the makeup of the Oklahoma Sooners, specifically when you look at not only the makeup, but who's coaching the Sooners and Lincoln Riley, running back is a position where you will never argue with quality depth, especially when you have a talented offensive line with a great offensive line coach, very talented wide receivers, and a really, really notable quarterback that looks to have a phenomenal year. Having multiple guys that can carry a load and do it in different ways is just a way to keep a defense off balance, and you already know Lincoln Riley is going to utilize these running backs in the best way possible. But Tre Bradford is big, not only because he is a former highly rated recruit out of high school, but also because of how many years he has left in college football eligibility. And the Sooners are in a bit of a precarious situation because of the incident that happened with Seth McGowan not too long ago. Though that is unfortunate, Oklahoma is in a good position being able to go into the portal and get a guy such as Tre Bradford to come in here and fill that role, especially when Bradford has a lot of time left. And look, I understand the Oklahoma Sooners are already hot on the trail of multiple top-tier running backs in the 22 cycle, including Raleek Brown and Gavin Sawchuk. But nonetheless, I think Oklahoma doesn't want to be in a position where they feel like they've put all of their eggs in one basket and then have missed out. And in a way, I have to wonder if the past two recruiting cycles have anything to do with Oklahoma's use of the transfer portal, specifically at that running back position, because this is a running back room that is incredibly talented before you added in Tre Bradford. Adding in Tre Bradford makes it all the more talented because Tre Bradford, standing around 6 foot with elite speed for someone of his size, is going to be a really exciting back to watch in this Oklahoma offense. And so when you get in a guy like Tre Bradford, even when you have a talented room, I have to wonder if Oklahoma losing on a Jace McClellan and a Kamar Wheaton in the final hour of the recruiting processes has something to do with the thinking here and reaching into the transfer portal and getting talented guys. Because look, no matter how you cut it, Oklahoma is doing a fantastic job of identifying areas on their team in which they're saying, okay, we would like to add in more talent that is going to help us in our championship conquest, and then going out and getting it. Whether we're talking about Eric Gray, Mike Woods, or any of the phenomenal acquisitions both on the offensive line or Key Lawrence in the secondary, the Sooners could put on an absolute clinic in how to navigate the transfer portal successfully. And adding in Tre Bradford is just another card in that deck of proof in how they've been able to do so successfully. We talked about Tre Bradford being a bigger guy, standing about 6 foot, but having elite top-end speed. Eric Gray has a ton of versatility, so much so that DeMarco Murray kept pointing throughout the offseason that we're looking for a guy with versatility. We're looking for somebody with versatility. And then he says that Eric Gray might be the guy on the team with the most versatility, which is high praise if you're Eric Gray. And then Kennedy Brooks coming back from the opt-out, who we already know who Kennedy Brooks is and how talented he is. I understand that the Oklahoma Sooners have a phenomenally stacked running back room, but with Lincoln Riley, with this offensive line, with Bill Bedenbaugh, with Spencer Rattler, Rattler. And with these phenomenally talented wide receivers, we have to believe that Lincoln Riley is not only going to be putting each of these running backs in the best place to succeed, but also be utilizing the running backs in a way and in a manner that is going to be putting the Oklahoma Sooners in their entirety in the best place to succeed. The Sooners are in a great place heading into the 2021 season, and it is shown both in the talent they have on roster, the talent that they're able to get through the transfer portal, recognizing what the Sooners are on the verge of, and then on the recruiting trail, we've been talking about all the incredibly talented prospects the Sooners are hot on the trail of. But adding in Tre Bradford is only going to help cement the Sooners' conquest of that postseason success, both this year and moving forward because of his eligibility left. So this is a phenomenal move by the Sooners. We're still awaiting for the official announcement, but we now know that he is in the OU student database. So great place to be for Lincoln Riley and Sooners fans everywhere. Hop down to the comments. Let me know what you're thinking here. What would you like to see the running back rotation be? Let me know what you're thinking on that right there, and let me know what you're excited for this weekend as it pertains to recruiting for the Sooners. That's it. See ya.